Okay, we are live. Clean the glasses real quick. Kind of dirty. Makes it hard to see. What's up, Jay? Want to pop on today, Jay? Let me get the link real quick. Copy. Yeah, he should be here. Well, I did change the time on him, and I messaged. We have a group, a Facebook he's in, so I know he saw it. Hey Val, how are you? So yesterday I was talking to Clay about this, and I decided like I would pick one of the people who's on the chat, and I would just stream their YouTube videos while I'm shipping in the morning. I like to watch them while I'm listing because it's too distracting, but it's not too bad while I'm shipping. So I watched a bunch of your videos this morning. Gave a bunch of thumbs ups. Actually, your videos are good. I love your personality that comes out on. So good job on those videos. All right, where is Clay? Let me text him. I guess I figured he would have saw it in our Facebook group. Let's see. Clay, where is Clay? Has anyone seen Clay? All right. So Jay, or Val, or anyone else, I put the link if anybody wants to jump on. Hello, Jacob. Hope everyone's having a good Friday afternoon. Pickles, fried pickles, dill pickles, chilled dill pickles, room temperature dill pickles, spear pickles, sliced pickles, all the pickles. What type of pickles? Well, hello there, Jay.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Not bad, you?
It's good. Been a good week. It's Friday.
I wasn't expecting you to drag me in so soon. So when you said hi, I thought I was listening to like the YouTube still.
Right? Hey, no Clay, so gotta fill the void.
Why is he always skiving for?
Why is he what?
He's always skiving off.
Man, that's Clay. Clay's a man that cannot be like I try to get him on a schedule to set some goals. I mean, you can see I stay on him, but Clay's a bird of a different feather. He does things his way. But I would, to be fair, yesterday I told him we were going to do the Thursday night show at 7, which we normally do, and I did change it up today. I told him I'm putting that show on hold until we go back to school. I'm just going to do these rewind resellers. So yeah. I got to be fair, but he didn't say anything either.
I mean, that's good for me because I have to stay up till 1 in the morning.
Yeah, you should be more considerate of your sleeping habits. So Val likes zesty dill spears at room temperature with cheese. Explain the with cheese part. Like you roll it up in a piece of cheese. You put on a cracker with cheese and pickle. I get that.
What's dill?
I think that's just like I don't know. I think it's just
like a pickle or something.
Yeah, it's like pickled dill. Yeah, Clay. Well, Clay it is laid back until he gets going. When he gets going, he can really get ramped up.
Whose videos were you watching, by the way? You didn't say.
Yeah, today was Val's. I don't know. Probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos while I was shipping this morning. Gave them all a thumbs up. You know, her videos are good. Like she's got a really good personality. It comes across well.
Was you doing that live or just off stream?
No, these were just older videos. Like she's got a lot of mystery box videos.
Did you watch them on stream though, or just no?
No, not live.
Okay.
No, just videos that she had already posted. Because she believes in editing. She's got 2 edits. Ah, look who's here. Here comes Scott, Triple D. Yeah, but her videos are good. I like them. She slices up some Colby cheese. Too much, Val. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to start doing. So I think every day I ship, so Monday through Friday, I'm going to do that. So today I'll pick somebody new from today's chat, and then I'm going to stream.
I need to find a lady that likes to do clothing.
Like Val?
Yeah.
She does mountainy things. Nick Pick Thrift? I haven't seen her in a while.
I hate clothing. It's so bad.
Me too. But you know what? Val, I like one of her videos. This is what she's doing. It's a great idea, I think. She's not doing live auctions, but like she's stuffing 5 pounds of clothing into a box, and then she's doing a video on YouTube, and it's basically an auction. I don't know the specifics, like auction stays up. Like she'll put it at $60 where they can buy it now. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, she's going to take the best offer. I don't know how long, and that's pretty smart because you can get 5 pounds of clothing you Poshmark for like $7 and change. So that would be a good way to lot up. And I don't think you don't have Poshmark in UK, do you?
Nah, not yet.
But that would be a good way to do it. You could do the same. Do you have Mercari?
We had it and they closed down in 2018. So
well, that's it. Mercari also does cheap shipping. Like Chris Lynn, Daily Refinement on his Patreon calls, he was about you could do on Mercari, you can do a 20 by 20 by 20 box. I think it's up to 80 pounds. Mm-hmm. And on Mercari, it's like only 63.
Do you think in the future more of these companies are going to do their own shipping programs like Amazon?
You're talking about like FBA type programs where you send it into a warehouse.
They deal with the shipping for you, so they can keep the prices down.
eBay was trying to get into that, but they scrapped it because here's the thing: like Amazon, I mean, they've developed that infrastructure and the logistics down from years of doing it. So I don't know. They might try it, but I know eBay strapped theirs. And I'm kind of curious too, because eBay, with all these free listings, I think eBay's pulling in a lot of new sellers right now, and probably a lot of others too, because Amazon was limiting to essentials. So I think a lot of people were shopping eBay. So hopefully eBay can kind of seize this momentum.
I don't think I ever would have gone full time if they hadn't added the 1,000 free listings here. Because I just couldn't, I had no money, so I couldn't afford to pay up front like all those fees. Like if I listed 100 things, it was like £30 a month, and I just didn't have 30. That sounds stupid. I didn't have £30 a month, but I genuinely didn't have £30 on top of what I was spending on the items in the first place. So when they gave me that 1,000 free listings, it was just like a sigh of relief. I could list everything and not worry about upfront costs. I just had to pay out from the cut that I took at the end. So
right, and I think they're kind of outdated with the pay-per listings and store subscriptions. I wonder if hopefully at some point they'll just do away with it, just make it a clean percentage, maybe say 15%, 10-15% of whatever you sell. I think to go, hey lady, look, junk. Sorry, I can't say that 5 times. Clay needs to be here to do that, so I would probably drop an F-bomb in that mix. Val says, I started the box series to clear out my huge death pile of non-mountain brand clothing, of course. But after these boxes sell out, I think I'll keep sourcing to make the... Yeah, I like that idea because kind of like what Jay's talking about. Same thing. I come into clothing sometimes, and I don't really want to sell clothing anymore. But I'd like to move it and make either a small profit, I guess a small profit, or at least my cost. Because I was looking at an estate sale that had a full closet and was loaded with men's clothing. But the things I wanted were the cowboy boots, the Allen Edmonds shoes, the cowboy hats. So if I could just, if whatever it costs to buy that that lot at that estate sale, if I can make that by wholesaling out the clothing and then the shoes and hats will be profit, then that would be ideal to me. I love that I have content with each box, and they're shorter videos, so less time filming and editing. How long does it take you to edit? Like me personally, like I'm doing less and less editing on my videos, and I don't know. I just want to get them up and launched. I don't know. I've kind of come full circle on it.
I wonder if the 50,000 listing things is someone high up, the new, what is it, CEO, saying, let's trial how much profit we're going to make from the added fees with all these new people attempting to sell.
Well, I think he's trying to get new sellers. Yeah, he's getting new sellers in, and they've extended those new listings through July. So they've extended that.
I reckon he's trying to convince some people that it might be a good way to go without the upfront costs.
I hope so, because that'd be a good way to pull in new sellers, new buyers, and kind of gain back some momentum that they've lost. On the bottom of the screen, I think this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to put big talking points, and of course we can talk about other things. So today I want to talk again, like how many listings did you get up today in total? That's probably why Clay's not here.
I actually did listings today.
Go ahead. Free shipping, free returns, promoted listings, ship in a legal envelope, how to search eBay faster, tell where if you've got something cool that you sourced, you can go ahead and show us. And that might be why Clay's not here, because he knows I stay after him about the listing.
I used to edit, when I used to make gaming videos, I used to edit out all the times I said because I used to say all the time, like when I was talking, and I used to hate it. And then like after a while, you stop doing as many of them. But then you realize that no one even realizes that anyway. Like it's such a natural thing in talking that you don't. The only reason I heard it was because I was like listening and editing. It's like all these little things you edit out of your videos that you should just leave in because it's actually who you are.
Yeah, your personality, and Val's personality still comes through. And for me, like being in this Patreon group, man, we are so focused on process and streamlining. I'm like, well, if I save 30, 45 minutes editing, that's just more time I can list. So I'm trying to just keep my stuff real simple. And I like doing these live shows too. Obviously, there's no editing involved. Choking on your spit, that's funny.
See, the editing for me is like you list it. Like you don't like listing that much, do you? Like that's everyone hates listing. I like listing, but editing's my listing. Like I love filming, creating the content, and uploading the content. I just hate doing the editing. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's just time consuming. The funny thing is, like my son Justin, he just graduated from university and with a film degree, and like his focus is editing, and he's trying to get a editing job. So that's his, and I've sat down and he's edited a video. Do a great job, but I would not want to do that all day myself. I'm getting to the point where listing is not that bad. Like I'm getting okay with that. I guess because I'm not selling clothing. I think for me, I don't like listing clothing.
Yeah, I hate doing that. There's just so much stuff. Like, oh.
Yeah, I don't mind shoes, but clothing. All right, so I guess I'll jump into the first topic. Listings today in total. Let me just do a little share screen. And this is a good little hack I think I've talked about previously. If you want to know how many items you've listed that day, just go to your email, live in the search bar, and it'll just narrow it down to that. So I'm still working on books. I'm getting close to the end of the books. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 today. I would have put more up, but I had to go pick up some more inventory that full of lots. So that took me a few hours. And current active listings, if it ever populates, is 683. So I'm closing in on 700. So hopefully I'll list tomorrow. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll hit that 7.
I got 11 up today.
That's good. What type of items did you list today?
I listed the board games that I got in that bundle. I think I spent £30 on the whole bundle, and there was 13 board games or 14 in there. There was 2 that I couldn't list though. One was a board game that had like mouthpieces in that you put in your mouth, and I didn't want to list that, especially not now. That one can just go in the bin. And there was another one that was not complete, but I listed all the other ones. So I spent £30 on it, and the total that I've listed them all for is like 140. So it's about £100. It's not great, but it's all I could manage to find at the moment.
Yeah, and right now they should sell pretty easily.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Scott?
Good. How's it going?
Good. Glad you could drop in. We're just kind of talking about listings for the day and updated totals. Like I got 15 up today. I'm at 680 total. Yeah.
Very nice.
That's probably why Clay's not here. He doesn't want to.
How's your sales for today?
Decent. It here. Let me see. It's decent, but not as good as it has been. So, and this is the metric I'm looking at daily now. This traffic chart right here, and like so far today, I've got 7 sold, but a lot of them are mostly cheaper items. But there are 7 sales on eBay, and I probably got at least that many on Poshmark. And then look at this. So yesterday, look at the traffic boost. I had 250. No, that's up the percentage. It's up 259%. But I had 86,000 impressions and 386 page views when I switched all of my eBay inventory to 1% promoted. Plus, most of them now have. Well, most of the new ones. I'm doing free shipping and free. And all of them I'm doing free returns on unless it's a real heavy item. So when I played with those numbers, and once again, I come back to April 12th. This is when I joined Chris's Patreon group. And I started listing regularly, and there's a slight uptick. But when I switched over in here to those metrics that will boost you up in the algorithm, and especially the promoted listings, even at just 1%, that boost is kind of insane. So Chris said, do it for 30 days, and then you'll have a really good snapshot of what it's going to do. And I may even then boost it to 2% for 30 days to really kind of evaluate what does what.
Now, what were your sales for the quarter or the month? How much did you sell for the month?
For them, I think my 30-day total is at 3,200 on eBay.
3,200? Yeah,
gross.
And then what was the last month?
Well, what I do, and I'll have these numbers tomorrow, because I keep track of the actual profit, the net.
Exactly.
And eBay. I know last month of March I did 4,100 net. So tomorrow I'll close out April, and I'll be able to compare. So next time we come on, I can have that info. I expect it to be higher though.
Yeah, it's interesting how we both set goals and we both hit our goals here this month, even though everything that's going on and all that stuff. So
I think goals are important, and that's why I keep pushing them. And then you got to take steps to hit them. You want to share yours? I know you're pushing out some big numbers on Amazon.
Yeah, I really slowed back the last 2 days because I wanted to. I put my limits up. Like my prices, I put them up high, but you could mess with your prices. So I only have 2 sales today, but my total for the month is 16. Hold on.
Here, let me put you on the big screen.
Yeah, you can see that.
Let me take that down.
1602 or whatever that is.
Wow.
For the month. So you can tell, you can really mess with Amazon and go for that. But those are some pretty nice numbers for the month. And my next month's goal is 1,000. So that tells you what you can do, and then if you really put the work into it. And I showed you my year to date, how the February and January were really low because
Yeah.
YouTube.
Did you say your ROI was about 60%? Is that?
Yeah. Yep, exactly. I've been listing them up and getting them up to like 60. And I think the last couple of days, my numbers did go down a little bit, down to like 55. I'd have to look at them. There's a program called Inventory Lab, and it keeps track of it. So I think I'm going to because I let that lapse during the first of the year. So I think I'm going to redo that, and it'll tell me my exact numbers on Amazon and with shipping and everything else like that. So
is that stuff all from dumpsters?
No, this is all new stuff.
Okay.
Amazon, you cannot sell stuff from dumpsters.
Okay.
This is all new stuff that I have shipped to me from Walmart, Costco, and all that stuff, or I go out RA and go get it from grocery outlet, Walmart, Dollar Tree, all that stuff. So,
well,
free.
And I didn't put this in there, but I think you talked about goals, and so that's a perfect segue on our talking about our daily numbers. Mm-hmm. Is I think we need to, and matter of fact, Chris talked about that. We're supposed to have that by Monday. Like, what are our monthly goals for May going to be? Mm-hmm. And then in his group, like he really wants to break it down. Well, how many items do you have to source? What's your average sell price? What are your margins? And mm-hmm. what's that going to look? I mean, you got to really break it down. But I haven't really come around to that. But if I did 3,200 gross on eBay, I think I'd at least want to hit 4,000 gross for May. Have you thought about that for May?
Now, Flipping Goodies, Mike had a good video yesterday where he said he went from 0 to 6,000 in like 5-6 months or whatever it was.
Wow!
On eBay, if you guys go rewatch Mike's video, it'll tell you exact numbers. He's going to do a series on how he did that. Now he's also doing, like Kevin talks about, higher price items and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm thinking about adding that into my mix for eBay, doing higher price items that I can source and then that I can know. Like I even looked at some glass on high bid and stuff like that.
I've got some back there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like today I streamed Val's like every day while I'm shipping. Like yesterday I streamed a lot of your videos. Today I did Val. Right. And I think one day I'm going to do his, because I think that would be beneficial to get those higher ASP items.
Right. Because like I can move that right into, as long as they're higher priced items, and I have the boxes for it to ship it out, like you're talking about on our chat, because I get the 4 or 8 by 6x4s, and I get the 8 by 8s by 8s boxes, and then 6x4x4s boxery. And if I can start adding stuff like that and maybe get the bigger boxes, like maybe the 12 by 12 by 12s, give it big, what like you're talking about, and shipping those out on UPS, FedEx, all that stuff. So
yeah, I'm kind of like the same thing. I'm just slowly adding to my box collections. Like I've got the 16 by 8 by 8 is a bigger box. And I've got the, like you said, the 6x4. Well, we were our call this week too. How it makes more sense to have all the boxes to save time, because you got to. I don't think you have time enough.
Well, the volume I'm shipping out on Amazon right now, I need those boxes.
Sure. So, yeah, you're telling me.
So, I did scale back for the last couple of days because I knew I hit my goal, and I'm going to do more because Amazon's going back to FBA more after this virus. So I'll start shipping stuff in. I was going to ship a whole bunch of coffee in yesterday, but with the expiration dates, expires 13 days before August, whatever, the middle of August. So I have to ship those merchant fulfilled, but I'll have to start sourcing stuff with further out expiration dates so I can get those sent into FBA and take advantage of all those guys that all the benefits of FBA and not have to ship everything from my house again.
Right.
So.
Let's see, Jacob relisted 5 unsold, listed 5 from Poshmark, edited, repriced 25 current items, and that's good. Like if you don't have current inventory to list, then that's a smart thing is to go in and mess with your current inventory. Maybe sell some, do some cross.
That's an interesting point to do. Relist, resold, all that stuff is definitely. I think it definitely helps. I know Chris from Daily Refinement talks about that, and a couple other people talk about that. So I don't know. So
yeah. Right now for me,
wasn't
I don't have too much inventory to list, but if I didn't have anything to list,
wasn't Chris talking about a program that did that for you? His friend was doing it like 6 months ago. He was talking about a relisting, and relisted and stuff like that for eBay. Can you ask him about that? I know he was which program that was. So you can report back tomorrow. Because I did call eBay and I had them refresh my store, which helped because I don't sell that much on eBay, but it did help myself when I had them refresh it. I know that's
a really good tip. Like if your store's gone stale, you can call them like what Scott's talking about and request a refresh, and it kind of resets your store back.
It takes about 48 hours, but yeah, it's good to have them do that every once in a while if you're stagnant.
You get the same effect if you put your store on vacation mode, and then he was saying you'll get the same effect. Mm-hmm. So that's ways to reset. All right, let me see. What's the next topic I got scrolling? We talked about listings. Jay got listings today. James, that's good. Yeah, well, I kind of talked about free shipping, free returns, promoted listings, just kind of looking at those metrics.
Mm-hmm.
I think you want to play with those metrics to figure out, get you the best amount of sales. And I've only been doing it for a period of time, but my traffic, the increase, it seems like it's really going to work. So I'll probably long term, I'll be looking at that every 30 days, maybe adjusting that promoted percentage up a percent per month. How does that work? Never heard that.
I've never heard that one either.
Through the vacation mode, you can.
Now, we get our eBay coupon tomorrow, right?
You should have got it April 1st. You get every 3 months. So April 1st for the second quarter, so you should have it.
Okay.
And then the next one will be July 1st. Yeah. Now here's an interesting topic. Shipping shoes in a USPS legal envelope. Chris is actually starting to do this now because you know about the padded flat rate envelope? It's out shoes for about $7.
Yep.
And you can get these free legal flat rate envelopes through USPS, and they're bigger. I don't remember the dimensions, but I want to say maybe about 15 and a half. And they're actually sturdy enough that you can actually fit bigger shoes in there, and they're lightweight. So we're always trying to find ways to ship items lighter and cheaper. Right. So he started messing with that, and apparently that works. So I'm going to order some of those, and I'm going to try that out because I like most women's shoes I can get in a padded flat rate. Right. But once you get to men's shoes, like around size 9 or 10, it's really tough. So allow you to get men's shoe sizes a couple sizes bigger, that would be beneficial.
Right.
And I don't have this on the topic, but we're talking about scaling and when to scale. Like there is, like Mike won't say Myers. He's been on Pure Hustle and Daily Refinement. He's the big auction guy. And that guy knows the stuff. Like, he's the model I want to follow. And he was talking on both of their shows that he's interviewed about scaling. And he says, and this is true, there's no shortage of inventory between auctions and, Goodwills, and the thrift stores are about to open up. So there's so much inventory, and one person can only do so much. Like right now, like I've been listing every day for at least 4 hours, and I'm getting quite a bit listed, but I would rather be sourcing.
Right.
My daughter's boyfriend, they're in college. They're about to be out of college here in about a week. Today about coming on as a part-time lister, starting, probably like $12 an hour cash, training to list, and if like that way I could still list during the day, and then he could come in about 6 o'clock and maybe list for 3 or 4 hours, 6 to 9 or 10, and he's over here all the time anyway.
Right.
We're part of the family now, and he does sell some already on his own. Like he does the more hype thing where he'll buy, these sneakers when they come out, and then he'll flip. He kind of knows a little bit about listing. So he was looking for a part-time job for the summer, and I'm looking for someone, because if you think about it, if you can get a good person to list that knows what they're doing, they're going to more than pay for themselves.
Exactly.
Like $4 an hour. If he can list 5 or 6 items an hour, I mean, the numbers are he's going to pay for it. So I'm excited about trying that out. Like, I'm trying to figure out, and I did train my son how to do that, but he's just kind of, I don't know.
The problem is getting enough inventory for him to list and keep him busy. That'd be
and that's not a problem, man. I've got so much inventory right now to list. It's ridiculous. Like these auctions, I'm buying big lots at auctions, and there's so much inventory out there.
That's awesome.
Jacob says, I've been told that if you bulk edit all your listings by merely loading them into the bulk editor and resubmitting, it's the same as a refresh. That's what they do on the phone. Okay, well, that's good to know, Jacob. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for that tip. That's a really good tip. And if in doubt, just give them a call.
That's right.
What about you, Scott? Since you're doing such big numbers, do you think there will be a point where you might look to bring in some help to scale?
I have my VA, of course, that I have.
Okay.
Find stuff to sell and stuff like that. So if it would be, I'd probably find another VA. I did toy with the when I was doing a lot of books. I was toying with the idea of having a lister for those and sending them into Amazon, because you have to condition them and then label them and then send them to Amazon. I was thinking about doing that, but I never went that far. So, yeah, there's what I pay him. I have my VA working 2 hours a day, so that's maybe I can increase him more. I know he had another job where he was working for somebody else, but that stopped. So
right,
he's 24/7 VA, and I've been happy with them. So
yeah, VAs are good too. Yeah, Val, I use Reseller Assistant. Here, I'll put that in the message for Poshmark.
Mm-hmm.
You can different pages you can do. I do the one, I think it's like $125 a month, and sometimes you can get a discount if you buy multi-months at once, which is what I usually do. And it's 4,000 clicks a day, and I have mine just do self-shares, pure self-share. So they share my closet 4 times a day.
Are you still doing the reshare on yourself? Are you still doing that on your own?
I selectively do that. Like what I will do, I do a lot of wholesale jewelry. And so every time a piece sells, because I keep multi-quantity in that, so every time a piece sells, I make sure that I move that item to the top of my closet. So if you look at the top of my closet, like you'll see the most recent that have sold for me, because that, in a way, that's kind of showing the hot items. What I will do is several times a day, I'll go in there and I will share my top 50, top 100 in my closet. in addition to what they're doing, sometimes at that 9 p.m. party, Val, I'll share mine also. A little boost, but they do it 4,000 times a day, and without that, they start sharing my closet, sales come in, because I mean I've got like 1,300 items, probably about 700 jewelry and about 600 one-off items.
Right.
And when that activity kicks in, sales start to come. When I switched to a VA on Poshmark, I probably a 5x increase in sales, and it way
So it's totally worth it.
totally worth it. It's a no-brainer to me.
Now, I know you're getting away, well, not really getting away from jewelry, but you've been focused on big lots and stuff like that. So how does that factor into your Poshmark closet?
Well, I'm kind of going crazy. I used to add one new piece of jewelry per week into my Poshmark closet. I'm now. I said okay, I'm making $50 in sales on jewelry on Poshmark. I'll buy one SKU of jewelry on Poshmark. And I've learned how to figure out what are the trendy items that are selling well. And over the past month, I've added a new piece every day except for one. So the sales on Poshmark on the jewelry are really amped up. And I'm also amping up the one-off. So I'm kind of hitting a two-pronged approach to diversify. And the other thing I'm doing is, guys, like, to me, like the thing about daily refinement, man, he's all about time and management. So even while I'm on those hour-long calls, I pull out my phone, like on Poshmark, you can find new people, and I find the people that have just joined Poshmark. So for that whole hour while we're talking, probably 90% of the time, unless I'm taking notes or I'm speaking or something really crucial I got to really focus on, I'm just adding all these new people. And my theory is this: you get these new people, and if you have a big closet like mine of 1,300 items, and my closet's being shared 4,000 times a day, somebody that's new, I'm bombarding their news feed. They can't help but to see some of my items. So I'm trying to convert these new Poshmark. That's another little thing I'm doing, and it's hard to tell exactly, what does what, but overall, my sales on Poshmark are up too. And I think that's kind of the thing, man. There's just so many ways to, as a reseller, so many ways to go, so many ways you can make money.
Right.
I'm just trying to diversify a little bit. I mean, you're doing Amazon, you're doing eBay.
Yeah. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too, right?
Right.
How's that coming? You've been monetized, so is it long enough to get a gauge on that?
No, because of this whole pandemic, I'm not doing my videos that I've been uploading. I was uploading every day. So thank God I got monetized. I think they're going to re-up the hours and re-up the subscribers here pretty soon.
Don't tell me that.
I know. So get your subscribers in before June, I heard. But that's just rumors. So.
Oh, I hope not, because I'm trying to get 4,000 right now.
How many hours you got now?
I think I'm at like 1.7K and 551. So doing the daily lives helps. Like I'm getting 20 to 40 hours a day on average now.
Yeah,
that's what helped me. Has come to just slowly inching up a couple a day. Like I don't know what I need to do to get that up quicker.
Yeah. But you I think it's May, June, July. Yeah, maybe a couple more months. So that's what I heard. So hopefully they don't do that. But,
I'm gonna keep grinding, and we'll see.
Yeah, but I think like so far I've made less than $20. So it's no way to gauge it from what from what I was doing. If I was doing what I was doing, I'd probably be making $5 to $7 a day probably, and then go up from there, because I would be getting more subscribers and more all that stuff, and it definitely wouldn't replace Amazon or eBay or anything like that.
I think YouTube is just like a long, slow grind. You got to be patient and persistent.
Exactly. You have to have viral videos too, so that helps. And and all that stuff. But there's ways to do it. So, yeah, it says my CPMS are about $7 for 1,000, which is pretty high for.
That is high.
Yeah, that's what the TubeBuddy's averaging it out as. So hopefully it keeps up as that. I was getting about 1,000 views a video, and then like my one video got 5,000 views, so that would help. But if you go, if you're consistent, there's definitely ways to, a couple $100 a month or whatever. So.
Right, and I think it's just like a long-term game. Just stick with it, grind it out.
Yeah.
And like Chris said when he first started, and his content's so good, so I think he's not the average person. But he said, "I'm just gonna give it a year, and we'll figure out and not put too much pressure on it."
That's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna do videos for 30 days, upload every day, and do that. And then my channel took off, so I did it for 3 months, and then I got monetized on the 4th month, of course. But,
yeah, I think maybe I need a little dumpster diving. Like I was gonna go today, but Kirkland isn't open yet. Now we do open in Texas. They're opening tomorrow, which who knows if that's smart, but
yeah.
So maybe a week or two I'll do a dumpster diving video.
I think your lives are your main thing. Like you should, like I did a whole bunch of lives, to get my hours in, and once you get your 1,000 subscribers, the hours sort of fall into place, and you're about 2 weeks to 3 weeks behind that. So.
Yeah, I looked at Val. Like Val, how many subscribers do you have? I think you got 6, like around 650. Like what are your numbers? I know, and how many hours do you have? Because Val puts out some good content. I think it was.
I'm gonna have to go through and watch the videos.
Yeah, she's got a good on-air presence. She's good personality. What about you, Jay? I know you used to have I'm assuming you're monetized?
Yeah, I have monetization. Yeah, I had monetized on this account. Was from back when you just got given monetization straight away, but it still has to meet the requirements, otherwise they take it off you. So I already had access to being able to monetize when I switched it over to doing this. But my first month of making YouTube videos on Reselling, I think I did like £90. So what's that, like $120 or something? And that was from starting from, I had the subscribers from before, but they weren't active or anything. Everyone that watched, I think like 95% were new people. So that all came from new people. But I think this is a really good style of channel to have, because I was talking to my mate, because the numbers that I got in that first month were so much higher than any numbers I ever had through gaming channels. And I think the fact is that it's about buying and selling. So everyone that advertises on YouTube is trying to buy or sell something. So it just ties in really well. Like if you're talking about selling stuff, and then obviously they're putting adverts on your channel about selling stuff to people, it just makes sense. So the money you get back per click or view was like 4 times, 5 times higher than I ever had on a game, because on the gaming channel they can only put other gaming like adverts on, so it's very limited, whereas these channels they can pretty much have anything that's like an item that's for sale or a service or something. So I think I was getting like, I forget now what the stats were, but I was getting like $10 per 1,000, which is like really
that's
high.
pretty good. Yeah.
That's good info. Let's see. Val says 673 subs. She was making good growth, and I took a month off. Not my best choice. Hey, well, you can just get back to it.
Right.
That's the thing. We always talk about this with Kevin and everyone, that burnout is a real deal. Like you've got to find that balance of persistent, but yeah, not burning out.
Yeah, we all talk about that. You got to do what makes you money, of course. So, and when you have 600 and some odd subs or 500 and some odd subs, you're not making any money. So, but you definitely need to focus
start to see the finish line. You're still miles away from you can kind of motivates you.
Yeah, once you get to the 2,000 hours and you can see that you're halfway there with subs and with your hours, then yeah, you do want to put that push. And I did the same thing. That's why I took January, February, and January to do that, to put my push in before that. So yeah. It's a balancing act for sure.
It looks like she's kind of getting close. 673, 2.9K. So you're getting there. And I think Val, I know you say you don't like to do lives because you like to edit, but the lives really can add up the hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just something to think about. And we were talking about that earlier. I don't like to edit anymore. Like my editing is like I almost don't edit. Right. Unless if I do a garage sale video or something like that where I have to, I do. But like I can do a what sold video and not really screw up that bad where you just go all the way through.
Yep. One thing that you can do if you don't like don't like lives because you like to edit, you can do your video live and then you can download your live stream and then take it offline and then edit it down into a video. So you could do your box, what are they called? The boxes that she does, the blind boxes or something.
The 3 boxes.
Yeah, you could do that on live stream. Like even if you had like 5 people watching, you show what's going in the box. Like even if you mess up 50 times, they're not going to care because they enjoy your videos anyway. But then you can take that, you can download it straight from YouTube, put it in your edit software, edit out the bits you don't like, and then you can upload it later on. So even if you do it like that, you get an extra time. And it's the people in the come to your live stream every day that connect with you, that they'll be there for like the next 3 years. They're not the people that will watch for a week and get bored. Like you're like gaining a long time subscriber, a long time watcher. So
yeah, actually Scott, on your video a couple of days ago, and that came up on one of the videos I watched where I think someone asked you what would you do if you could go back and do YouTube over, and I think you said something focus on building a small loyal tribe versus artificially get followers. So that's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Slim Pickens? Hope the pickings aren't too slim today.
That was how I built my second gaming channel, the one that I abandoned because I got bored of playing that game. But I went from nothing to 15,000 subscribers in like 2 months just from doing live streams.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think live streams should be a big part of everyone's portfolio. Yeah. And it's just fun. Like I think the friendships, like Scott, you saw what Kevin posted today. Just that, I mean, that was good. Like you can develop some good friendships through in that aspect. You can't monetize it, but it's value. Hey, I learned something today, and I don't know if it's like a duh kind of thing. But like here, and y'all tell me if were already doing this. Like on your phone, like on the eBay app. So I was typing in everything in the search bar for sell similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why it took me so long. So I just realized that by hitting this audio button, matter of fact, I'll do it right now to show you the difference. Eyewitness Art, Monet, Jude Welton. Boom. That is quicker than typing. I know the Amazon seller app is the best because you can take a picture. Right. Of course, it has a barcode. That's even faster than what I did. But like a lot of these books, they don't have barcodes. They're older books or antique books. Yeah. So by doing this, it saves me probably 30 to 40 seconds. This is me typing out the title in the search bar, and I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. Were you? I don't know. When y'all search on eBay comps, how do y'all do it? Am I just slow to the party or what?
I try to scan it, but obviously I've been typing it in too. So if there's no barcode or anything.
If I already have the item, I'll scan it. And if there's no scanner and I'm at home, I'll just look on my PC. It's quicker.
Yeah, PC's pretty quick. But I tell you what, and I did it on several different books. and it pulled it up so much faster. So just something to have in your tool belt.
I think if I did that on my iPhone, it would probably blow up. My iPhone's so old now.
I think like being in Chris's Patreon group, like my mind is always trying to think of new ways to save time because time is money. And I came up with that today, and I was proud of myself.
Are you going to source more books then? Is that what you're, or is this just something that you wanted to try?
Yeah, if I can get them, everything's in bulk for me now. So if I come to an estate sale or an auction where there's a lot of nonfiction books and or Bibles, if I can get them at the right price, like I only paid 22 plus fees on that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've already probably tripled that money, and I don't even have all the books listed. It'll several thousand. Well, that one book's worth $4,000. I haven't listed yet.
Now, did you see Reezy Resells? You watch Reezy Resells? He's a book guy, and he's been doing Instacart.
I've watched it.
He had a guy on Tuesday night, I think it was. It sold a $6,000 book on eBay. So go check him out.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit. But
this interview was pretty good for the $6,000 book. I thought of you when you said your $4,000 book and stuff. So.
Yeah, when Dr. Lori, when I opened that email, and I was hoping, when I sent her that, like I'm hoping $100 plus. That's what I was hoping to hear. And when I saw the 4, I thought it was 400. I'm like, and I was counting the 0. I'm like, 4,000. I'm like, holy cow.
Do you think you ever sell that book?
I don't know how to gauge it. The fact that there's.
Did you look it up on Amazon too?
I have not looked up on Amazon.
You should look it up on cross-posted on both of them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm waiting till I think I have one more bag of books to do, which I should be able to do tomorrow because I'm seeing if that second volume's in there. And I've got a couple other books that they come in sets and they could be worth a lot more money. So I'm trying to piece that together.
What's the name of the book?
Gosh, where is it? It's the sketches. Well, here, let me find it.
Yeah.
He's panicking.
Do I have to come down there and find it for you?
You guys see the sweat dripping from his forehead in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I just don't know.
Clay's come in like the Mission Impossible under your garage door and stolen it.
Clay does know where you live.
He'll show up now on camera holding it like Brian. Shouldn't leave your garage door open.
Well, I'll put it aside. It's here. It's like Sketches of Man, 1817. Oh my! Like I want to go look for it right now, but all right, y'all talk for a minute. I've got to find this now. Yeah.
How do you misplace a $4,000 book?
Y'all.
Oh God, he's panicking.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question. I guess.
Oh, no.
Where are you at in the UK, Jay?
It's just southwest of London, like 30 minutes. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, there you go.
That's mini heart attack. So this is what it looks like. I mean, you could tell it's old, and it's not even. That's the thing. It's not in the greatest. Has that one tear? It's in good condition. The cover. It's The History of Man by Henry.
Oh, History of Man.
James, Volume 1, 1817.
You're probably in like the worst state for books as well, aren't you? Isn't Texas like really bad for books? Like with the air?
Well, this one, it could be, but I'm going to keep this one inside, probably in my closet.
They have to be kept at like certain temperature and humidity and all that.
Well, this actually, I did some digging, and this was from an estate of a prominent physician in our area who passed away apparently in December of 2019. Makes me feel a little weird, but and I'm sure he had it in his personal library inside. Now I don't know. Yeah, old cookbooks. Yeah, cookbooks are
cookbooks. Betty Crocker ones. Julia Child's old ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that gave me a mini heart attack there.
Oh, sorry about that. I should have.
Well, no, it's the mess in here with all this inventory to list. And tomorrow, I should be done with books, which can bring our next segment. Somebody else does this. I don't know who does it. Maybe Glass City Pickers. They do a show and tell, like something I picked up today. I won this in an auction, and it comes with kind of a cool box, it's got like a Harley Davidson box.
Mm-hmm.
But I paid $25 for this, and there's 4 of them. They're all Harley Davidson.
Oh,
These
wow.
Die-cast models. Good research. That's a good thing about these online auctions. You can do the research
Before you buy it.
Yeah, before you buy it. And like this one, like 170, 180, I was seeing comps for this.
Whoa.
And then there's this old World War, I don't know if it's 1 or 2, another Harley. And this was in range, if I remember correctly, 150 plus. And then there are 2 more, which I couldn't see well in the picture. So I'll have to research these.
Right.
But they're all 4 of these are Harley Davidson die cast. And the Army one and the police one are worth about at least $300. So I haven't even got.
That's awesome.
And I paid $25 for those. I was surprised I got those so cheap. Like I was willing to go for something like that. Like I probably would have won at least 150. What I could get for one of them, and then the others would be profit. So I thought that was pretty cool. And Harley Davidson is a good brand. So estate sales, auctions, and there's just so many ways to source right now.
Right.
All right, Dana, thanks for stopping by.
It's sort of good that, well, it's not good that this happened, but it's sort of good that it did because it makes you think outside the box on sourcing. So
yeah,
I really would love to be at a garage sale this weekend, but
like I'm definitely moving into the bulk buying, like watching those interviews on Pure Hustle podcast and Daily Refinement with Mike. I don't know his last name. It starts with an M, but he does like a big business on. I think Mike does that too, flipping goodies. Doesn't he do buy out estates and storage units? I think bulk buying, getting a lot of inventory at once at a really cheap price is a great way to go. You've just got to figure out the sourcing, and I think to scale it up, you're going to have to eventually, bring on some help. I think one person like me, I could do it and make some money, but at a certain point, you're going to have to scale it up. Sounds like the neighbors mowing.
It sounds like the neighbors are mowing.
Oh, so y'all got any goodies?
I didn't get anything today. No, I didn't get anything. But I have been looking at high bids, so I've been checking that out, and then
high bid.
So we'll see. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not like I don't think like that's okay to share that because like
everybody's in your area. Yeah. Nobody's here in my area that's going to be sourcing for I'm not going to buy something from Texas to go get it. So
I have to worry about Clay. He was already trying to get into one of my honey holes. I'm like, dude, you come into my honey holes, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. Keep away.
Right, you got to back out.
You leave the south and southwest of me.
Right.
And I don't have to worry about Jay across the pond.
Yeah, no, I don't have to worry about Jay either.
We have none of that stuff over here, unfortunately.
Hey, Simply, I am going to be on Phoenix Flippers. I'm going to be on their channel on Sunday. So
put that on there.
Yeah, so I think 2:00 our time. So I think that's what 4 your time.
So 2 Eastern.
Yeah, no, Western time. 2:00.
Yeah, you're on the West Coast.
So, but yeah, he invited me on his channel Him and his son do a little Q&A. Yep.
So y'all
There you
check
go.
that out. Mix Flippers Sunday 2 p.m.
So I'm excited about that.
That's cool. You become a big time. Oh, one of the other videos I loved I was watching was you were at an estate sale, and the lady recognized you.
You got to recognize you.
Look at Scott flexing. He's like, yeah, I got 1.3 thousand subscribers, and they were kind of fangirling you, man. I'm like, look at you, Scott.
Yeah. That was a couple months right before everything got shut down. So that was the good old days. I still got her card. So when they go back up, I got her card for estate sale. So
How did that feel? Somebody recognizing you? That must have felt pretty cool.
I didn't expect it. There is another dumpster diver that watches me that's in my territory. I've talked to about her a couple times. She wears like a big yellow jacket to make sure I guess so she fits in, I guess. But we see each other. We talk every once in a while. I saw her at the gas station. But yeah, they're actually out in the wild. Somebody knows him. He was pretty cool. Oh yeah.
That is cool. Slim Pickens, he got a Nintendo Switch, some games, a Ring Fit adventure in the mail today. Be doing a little online arbitrage. Got them for less than retail, and they're all selling just above retail. Ring will pay for the
Awesome.
I know a streamer that spent $300 on the Ring Fit adventure.
I need a Ring Fit.
He wanted it.
Give me a good price on a Ring Fit.
He couldn't get it, so he paid $300 for it.
I'll buy it for $20.
Slim's on the way home from work. Gonna get it listed and shipped my sales from today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so no Kevin. I thought Kevin was gonna be on here too. No Kevin, no Clay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Clay's AWOL. He's
Probably eating pizza.
He's doing. And what does everybody think Clay's doing right now? He's
with his dad.
He's either eating pizza, reorganizing his
house, his dad can't get off the phone,
or he's building another shoe wall.
or he's watching us taking notes on where he can.
Or he's running his cousin's house.
Different pages.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love Clay.
Yeah, he's awesome. I know. Every once in a while we get on a Facebook call. So he's fun.
Yeah, he loves to organize. I'm like, I tell him, if you got paid as a reseller based on organizing, you would be top rated seller plus Clay.
Yeah. He went over with his boxes. He's got all those boxes.
Now his shoe box wall does look amazing. I'll give him that.
It does look amazing. I told him I'm going to send the Postmaster General over there.
Send the postal police.
Yeah.
Postal police, open up. Let me see.
That's right. That's right.
I used to actually be a real police officer back in the day. So
yeah, back in the day. How long did you do that?
I did that from 2002 through 2014.
Oh, wow.
So about 12, 13 years. Sometimes I kind of wish I'd have stuck in it because I actually did really enjoy it. It's hard with a family. You know, I was working the overnight shift, the 6 p to 6 a.m.
Right.
Man,
so what made you finally quit?
I think it was the family, just to be home. Like I would work 2 days on, 3 days off, 3 days on, 2 days off, 12 hours, and working 6 p to 6 a. And then when you're sleeping and your family's awake, plus sometimes you got to go to court. I don't know. That wasn't good. If I was single, I probably would have stuck with it. And I did it full time for a few years, and then while I was teaching, I also stayed on as a reserve, basically part time for a long time. But before I became a reseller, I was teaching. I was a reserve police officer. I was a coach. At a certain point, I was in grad school, so I just couldn't keep juggling everything. I don't know. Maybe some regrets, but I do love reselling right now, and that's where
you have to go back to like college to do teaching, or
I was working on my master's. I was thinking about teaching part-time, like at a junior college, to supplement the teaching. But I was just doing too many things. Slim says, is Clay still my eBay storage room from the other night? He's probably taking notes on it right now. He's probably going over his notes. Me trying to find that book. All his notes probably everywhere.
Yeah.
Should get him to come on. Get James to come in. Cool.
Yeah, anybody wants to pop on, let me know. I'll shoot the link. Y'all can jump on. This spot.
Yeah, he showed. I think it was on Clay's stream. He showed us his storage. That was boxes and everything.
There you go.
Got a lot of stuff.
And being organized.
Maybe he's dumpster diving.
I think he's too scared. He'll tell you. I'm a rule.
I told Kevin to dumpster dive. He did. Now you're going to dumpster dive. He has FOMO of missing out.
He'll see like a steak at the bottom and never do it again.
Well, he's kind of a germaphobe too. Like even going to the Goodwill bins. Like,
oh yeah.
That oogs him through it, but it oogs him out. I'm like, dude,
he should come over to ours, and that really grows him out.
I'm like, I'm focused. I'm like, I see money, because I mean, being a police officer, you deal with some. Like one time, I remember it took like 4 or 5 of us. I'll tell you this story real quick because you deal with some gross things. I was about 2 a.m. and I was talking to another officer, and it was quiet. It was like a weeknight. And a lot of times, like you'll be busy till 10, 11, 12, and then it's kind of, but if you do get a call, the call can be pretty wild. And we got officer needs assistance, and it was our sergeant. And I'm like, if he's calling for assistance, so we hit the lights, we hit the siren, code 3, us to the other side of town. And we get there, and it's raining police, and it's at like a rehabilitation center is where he was at. And so we go in there, and this is probably the biggest. Like I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", about 260. I'm overweight right now, but I'm a big guy. And we go in there, and in this room, this dude is like 6'9", 6'10". He's got this long curly mullet, and all he has on are these whitey tighties. And he is covered in head to toe in his own urine and his own feces. And this dude looks possessed, and you could tell he looks like an offensive lineman, dude. He's massive. And there's like already 2 or 3 officers, and they're trying to wrestle him down. And it took like 5 of us. This dude was insanely strong, and it's like he was possessed. He's like, I'm gonna rip your effing head, and I'm gonna take it down your throat. And I mean, this dude was scary, and I always thought I was tough. And so my job was to grab his big, nasty, nappy head and to hold it on his head. And he's like trying to bite me. This crazy psycho sucker trying to bite me. And another one's got one arm, another's got another arm, and somebody's on his legs and somebody's on his back. And there's like 5 big police officers, and we're struggling to restrain this dude. And he's so big that we had to double handcuff him because his arms won't behind his back, because you have to do 2 to get those handcuffed up. And it seemed like it took for hours, but it was probably only like 2 or 3 getting cuffed. And obviously the dude had lost his mind. So in that case, he has to go to get a mental evaluation, a psychiatric evaluation. So the fire department's there, but one of us are going to have to ride in the back of the ambulance for security reasons. And so we did rock, paper, scissors to see who would win or who would lose in that case. And I remember Officer Lacey, he actually lost, and he had to ride with him up to Parkland, up in Dallas County, because DeSoto, where I worked at, is a suburb of Dallas County. And I remember like we were washing up hot water, the soap for a good solid 5 minutes. And so long story short, like, yeah, when you're dealing with people covered in feces and blood, like digging into the bins, it ain't that big of a deal. I don't even think digging into a dumpster if I see the money like over that other stuff, and your little tip about, I'm just searching for boxes, all right, like that's it. That's the perfect alibi if someone asks me.
Mate, there's going to be so many broken people after this situation. Can you imagine how many people have literally gone mental, like gone mad during this?
Yeah, mental health is definitely, maybe that's what happened to Clay. He finally snapped. I see him like in his little corner, with his cat, and he's just taking notes and talking to himself. I hope he's okay. Slim won't be able to jump on tonight. Too much to do before bedtime. Working 6:13. Golly, you're killing us, Slim.
I know, right?
Should get some rest. Yeah, I messaged Clay, but didn't hear back from him. I did originally say last night we were gonna do the 7 p.m. tonight.
Right.
So maybe he I don't know, maybe he had other plans.
So you said you're gonna hold off on that till after after school starts?
Yeah, I like these. I like these shows, and it ends at a good time. So I think I'm just going to keep doing the reseller rewind until school starts. When school starts, I'll go back to the night show. Maybe I even do night shows. I like these daily shows myself, and I don't I don't know what Clay's got on.
All right, I'm gonna hop off.
Well, thanks, Ty.
Yeah, I was only going to come on a couple of minutes, so that's how you got me for an hour. So that's pretty good.
I appreciate you dropping on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, of course.
Check out Scott on Flippers.
Yep.
2 p.m. That's big time.
Yep. So come check us out. I don't know what he's going to ask me, but we'll find out together.
Yeah. Just message me, remind me, and I'll stop by and check it out.
I'll put a link in the thrifting lounge, and I'll message you guys so you can get there.
All right. Well, have a good night, Scott. Thanks for dropping by.
Take care.
Right. Bye.
Peace. All right. Back to Brian and Jay. I think I hit all the talking points. Anybody out in the comments, if y'all got any questions or anything, hit us up. I don't really anything else. And this is where if Clay's on there, so it's good and bad not having Clay. So the good thing is, we get to talk more. We stay focused. But the good thing with having Clay on is if you run out of anything to talk about, he can just stop.
Yep.
It's a talent. It says he does that when nervous sick. I think he just likes to talk.
Live on stream. See if he's all right.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Let's do it. We're going to call Clay. What do y'all think? Will he answer?
Maybe. Is he watching? Do you know if he's watching?
Oh, wait. You show me how to do that. Let's see. So you just click on this, right?
Click on the little dots, and then it'll say participants.
Oh, do you have to do it on YouTube? You can't do it on StreamYard, though, huh?
No, on YouTube. I'll check.
We're going to call Clay. Oh, let me mute that.
Apparently, it's just me and you, so that's wrong anyway. So,
how does this show 8 eyeballs?
I know it's broken. I think there's an option to not show up or something, but you have to opt out. Apparently, there's 10 people watching. So,
all right. Well, we're calling Clay live on the air. I don't think he's going to answer.
Maybe
he's building
fell in the bath.
Oh.
Message for 21.
Blah 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 blah. You want to leave a message, Jay?
Yo, Clay, where are you, man? Leaving me on my own with Brian. What?
Yeah, we're just checking on you, man. Hope you're okay. I know I did, so I'm not mad at you for not being here. But we're just calling, making sure you're all right. Make sure you didn't. The joke is that you're probably building another shoebox or organizing, or we don't know. So just checking on you. Hope you're all right, man. Give us a shout. Peace.
I wish voicemails were like the old days where like it would just start blurting out of the phone.
Right.
Like he's in the middle of something and then it's all like all of a sudden Brian's talking in his pocket. Play.
Cool. Question: what's for dinner? What sounds good for dinner? Do y'all do is there any sort of Tex-Mex?
No, we have like literally no Mexican food in the UK. I think there's like maybe one place that I know of that's in London. But like I couldn't tell you where to get Mexican food if you had a gun to my head. And I've never eaten it from a restaurant in my life. I've made it myself, but I've never had actual like legit Texas food.
That sounds terrible.
Texas food, Mexican food, sorry.
Well, here in Texas, obviously, with Mexico and so many Tex-Mex people here, Mexican immigrants here, that it's really good. Like probably some of the best. Well, obviously Tex-Mex would be here in the U.S.
If, do you reckon has Tex-Mex like invaded actual Mexico?
That's a good question.
Like, I've gone the other way as well. Like, are they cooking it over there now as well? Like, because in Italy they cook American-style pizza now. Like,
yeah, I think some of the chains. Like, I've only been there once myself, but I think some of the chains have, from what my wife says, because she's from Mexico, that you will find American chains down there. So it probably has to a degree. And like true Mexican cuisine, obviously it's not the same as Tex-Mex. Like we had all the cheeses and like true Mexican cuisine is like a corn tortilla, lots of meat, lots of salsa, chopped onion, cilantro. Kind of think like street, which I love, by the way. You know, the carne asada, the carne picada, like the seasoned, diced up different types of meats that are grilled on corn tortillas with juice, all the good yummy salsa. It's so good. I am hungry now.
So in the UK, like, I know, like they report in like in different countries, it's all like different depending where you are. But as far as we're concerned in the UK, like Mexico's like the most dangerous country in the world. That's how they report it. Like you step over the border and you're gonna get like taken away by like cartels. And is that real? Like, would you go to Mexico now?
Yeah, like we don't go down there anymore. Like we've been there before, but the number of cartel murders across the border, just literally, it's I would be scared to go down there. Kidnappings and murders, like it's not safe, from my opinion.
Damn, that sucks.
It's bad. Like just the drug trade and the corruption that's in the government and the society. It's horrible. It's a shame. A good culture, a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
And the truth is that those drug cartels are fueled by Americans buying drugs, right? Yeah. So that's the truth.
I mean, the only way you could stop that, though, is to legalize the drugs, and then you've got a whole other situation on your hands. Oh. I think Brian disconnected. Uh-oh. Well, looks like it's my stream now, guys. Anybody in the chat? Are we even live anymore? Hello. Anybody out there? Oh, just me. Great. Let me put the link in the chat again, in case anyone's here, they can join. There we go. Jump in if you're... Oh, I can't even pull you into the chat. I don't have the rights to do that. Oh, God. Well, there's no good joining even if you are here because I can't pull you into the chat anyway, so... I guess we just have to wait. Wait until Brian returns. Where did everyone go? Well, Brian disconnected, so I'm here on my own, trying to hold up the fort, which is kind of weird because I don't have anyone to talk to. And I can't drag anyone into chat either because I don't have the rights to do that. And Dumpster Diver Dad left like 20 minutes ago, I think. So I don't know if Brian's internet just died and he's coming back maybe, or... Because I can't end the stream either. So like even if I leave, the stream's just going to carry on without anybody here, which is kind of weird. I would have kept you company. Yeah, that's why I put the link in the chat, but then I realized that I don't have the rights to even drag anyone in. So unfortunately, I can't even do that. So, and I don't have Brian's number to text and ask if he's coming back. So I guess I'll give it 5 minutes and see what happens. It's like 1 o'clock, 12:30 here. So it's getting late anyway. I can't like, it's all on you, no pressure. Well, I was a live streamer for like 5 years as a job, so I should be good at this, but unfortunately I'm not playing a game. And I can't even like play music. I don't have anything to do. Oh, hello. He's back. Saved. Oh,
Man, I lost my connection.
what happened?
The hamsters quit spinning the internet,
Oh god.
and I'm about to have to shut it down anyway.
Okay.
I appreciate you hanging around there, filling up some time. We had
Well,
technical.
got you like
Please,
3
bro.
minutes of watch time or something.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I think we were talking food, and I am really hungry anyway. So I think that's maybe the food god's way of telling me it's time to go eat or go make some dinner.
Yep.
Thanks for today, Jay.
Are you on tomorrow or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Monday through Saturday. Take Sundays off, so I'll come on tomorrow, probably 4 or 5ish. So
Cool.
if you're free, swing by. And yeah, appreciate it, Jay. Thanks for saving the
Good
day.
job, Jay.
As
Like, get a pat on the back.
your whole milk that image like stuck in my head. Like, ooh, chunky milk.
Oh god.
Time to cook dinner here. Yeah. What you making, Val? What's your favorite? Last question, Jay. What's your favorite meal? I love some fish and chips myself.
Have you had real fish and chips? Have you been to England?
No, I want to go to England. I haven't been to England. I've been to a few British pubs.
When you get fish and chips in America, what fish is it?
Is it paddock? How do you pronounce it?
We have cod here, cod and chips.
Cod. Yeah, I think it's cod.
Cod,
I don't know. It's a good question. No.
I don't know. That's a hard question for me. Like favorite food. It's always been like what I feel like in the moment. I don't have like that one thing.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I love like a Chinese curry, Chinese
Mm,
pizza,
good.
kebab every now and again, even though they're really not good for you. I don't know. But then sometimes I just like something really terrible, like a McDonald's, even though it tastes like trash.
I had some Arby's today. I had a Philly cheesesteak and curly fries. That was bad.
Oh man, I can't wait till like all those come over to the UK. Like we've just started getting Five Guys and Chipotle. I think there's one in London. Like I said, like that's like the only one I know about. I think there might be a Taco Bell as well, maybe in London somewhere. But yeah, we don't have like all that fancy stuff. We have McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I got kind of the low end fast food here. Like there's regional fast food, like Whataburger in Texas is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fast food sometimes it's a guilty pleasure. It does hit the spot. Val's gonna have some breakfast for dinner. That's great. Some pancakes.
Cook up some breakfast.
I'll do like breakfast burritos too. Is another Tex-Mex thing. Like dice up some potatoes, fry them. Dice up some onions, fry them. Mix in some bacon or some sausage, some salsa, maybe some chorizo, some cheese. Man, it's good stuff. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off. Seriously, go eat. Thanks for dropping by, Jay. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Val, enjoy your dinner.
Hopefully, Clay resurfaces by tomorrow.
Yeah, and if anybody sees Clay, let him know we're looking for him. All right, everybody have a good night.
See you later.